B1 to the family, this is Kendra Blackwood with B1 News and Information. The segment where I chop you up with game. But before I get started, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Hot Lava Music TV YouTube channel, Von Savage Media YouTube channel, and all the channels on the network. And with that being said, man sentenced to 5 years in jail for brutal attack on gay man. Well, just like we've been telling you. Is PC people who are the most homophobic, if that's even a word. Because nobody's actually scared of gay people. It's just people don't like them putting their bedroom activities out on display for the world. But anyway, a 25-year-old man in England was sent to jail for 5 years earlier this week following his conviction for a brutal homophobic assault that left a gay man unconscious in the street. According to Sussex police, Aaron Rhodes was part of a group of men who attacked the unnamed victim in Brighton in 2018. The two men were arrested a short time later and were convicted this past June after numerous court hearings. The accomplice, Celso Diaz, 22, was sentenced to a supervision order for 2 years. Told ya all white supremacy is global. The mayo is just as spoiled over there as it is over here, trust me. It goes on to say, out man sentenced to 5 years in jail for brutal attack on gay man Donald Paget wed, August 18, 2021, 7:45 a.m. middle. 3 minutes. Read man sentenced to 5 years in jail for brutal attack on gay man sentenced to 5 years in jail for brutal attack on gay man. A 25-year-old man in England was sent to jail for 5 years earlier this week following his conviction for a brutal homophobic assault that left a gay man unconscious in the street. According to Sussex police, Aaron Rhodes was part of a group of men who attacked the unnamed victim in Brighton in 2018. The two men were arrested a short time later and were convicted this past June after numerous court hearings. The accomplice, Celso Diaz, 22, was sentenced to a supervision order for 2 years. Scroll to continue with content. Paw Patrol the movie. These convictions shows that despicable hate crimes such as this will not be tolerated and perpetrators will be brought to justice, Police Constable Russell Smith said in a statement. Police say Rhodes, Diaz, and a group of men encountered the victim in Kings Road, Brighton, in the early morning of Sunday, October 18, 2018. The group hurled anti-gay rhetoric at the victim, who was 32 at the time, before they cornered and attacked the gay man. He was struck over the head with a bottle, causing the man to lose consciousness. The group left the man bleeding in the street, and he was still unconscious when police and paramedics arrived. Rhodes and Diaz were arrested a short time later in the area after they were discovered checking door handles on cars. Police said the men matched the descriptions of the attackers provided by witnesses. Rhodes and Diaz were charged with wounding with intent to do grievous bodily harm. Both men were found guilty following 2 years of delays and court hearings. Rhodes received a much harsher sentence than his accomplice, indicating the severity of his actions. As he should, and I bet you that's not the fullest of the law that he could have got either. The convictions and sentencing come on the heels of recent violent attacks against LGBTQ+ folks in England. Earlier this month, a group of teenage boys and girls attacked 2 gay men in a parking lot, leaving one man unconscious and both with multiple fractures to the face along with other serious injuries. Like Rhodes and Diaz, the group hurled homophobic slurs on the 2 men before they attacked. This despicable attack was completely unprovoked and left both men with serious injuries, Investigator Gary Bangs, from the East Harts Local Crime Unit, said in a statement. This past July, Adam Benson, 24, a Liverpool Hope University student from Belfast, Ireland, was subjected to anti-LGBTQ+ abuse and then brutally assaulted as he walked home on Bold Street in the early morning hours last Saturday, July 10. His attackers then quickly fled the scene. The unprovoked assault left him bruised and bleeding from a large gash above his eyebrow. Benson later posted graphic imagery from the assault to his Twitter. FGGT gay C&T was what I heard before 4 men assaulted me in Liverpool, not far from where someone died in a similar attack, Benson wrote in the post. Before we go any further, my question is, why is it that the LGBTQRST feel like they can't get the same smoke anybody else can? But anyway, using witness statements and CCTV footage, police quickly arrested a 43-year-old man from Liverpool and a 33-year-old man from Sefton and charged them with the attack. PC. Smith said the convictions and sentences handed down to Rhodes and Diaz show police will not permit such crimes to be perpetrated against the LGBTQ+ community. We will continue working to show that violence and hate is not welcome in our city and that Brighton and Hove is a safe place for everybody to enjoy, Smith said. Well, as usual, just a skip, hop and jump over white criminality. So what else is new? Whoop-dee-doo. But it ain't black people though, that's the most homophobic. Period. So, anyway, keep that same energy. Pull up season on you sucker MCs. Don't forget, jlava.com, tzvonsavage.com, keepitppodcast.com. Love, peace, blessings.
Music TV.
Ways for you to run my cash.
Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation.
Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. I bring it back like I took you from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back. Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call it inside.
Then you could just go and say, this is a possible way for me to go and lay. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it. It was faith, it was faith. I was in the image and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change.
Yeah, I'm an animal, red gorilla. I eat your dog, your poochie. Get what you're gonna get, front and center. Get
which I grew up living life, which I knew, standing on my toes, graduated with my honors. TC scientific, getting to what's the plan? C, throw kickback, sit back, don't kick, don't get the applause.